First opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Inoa gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Diego Corona. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Popped him up. Mesoraco is there. 1 down. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Stepping up to the plate, Archie Chan, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Changeup called strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Inoa has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Lee is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Luis Rodriguez will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
The second baseman.
Settling in now, Colin Kaline, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, James Ramsey, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
K-line at third with nobody out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting third.
Sort of a daring move there going for the plate, but it didn't pay off. It was hit softly, but it gets scooped up quickly and fired home on target. Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball that's hit beyond the pitcher's mound.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Stanton, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Calling for it, Chan. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, definitely keep an eye on Devin Mesoraco. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and into bat next, the catcher Devin Mesoraco. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Mesoraco, or just Rocco for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Mesoraco ahead, 3 balls and a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
2 out here and a runner at second. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Batting fifth. Not shortstop.
Here's Starlin Castro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. He went deep last night twice.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far. I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can. Stepping up now, number 2. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Pause, now the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here it is on 3-0. Popped up. Number 75 is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively.
The shortstop.
And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Next up for the Astros, Nate Walker. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 1-0 home. Taken, strike one, outside corner. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
No score here as we play inning number 2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Shot toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Batting 7.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up and a glove flip for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Astros leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Clyde Quinones.
Leading
He
off
was
for the
hitless in the
Twins,
shutout last night.
the left fielder, number 5.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on date. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Up next for Minnesota, Alex Lau, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. Bottom of the second here with no score. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, number 75. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tommy Ramos. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Pops this one up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Standing in now, Colin Kaline, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Striding forward now is the DH, David Lee. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Gary Cox. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 1-2 bounced to first, but that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, first basemen aren't exactly known for being fleet of foot, but he's got to make this play. He came out the bag in time. He just couldn't knock the ball down before it got into right field.
Into the box, Archie Chan, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's even at 1. Cox on second. Corona is over at first with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Cox rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another chance. Number 3. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Striding in for Houston, number 2. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 2 and the Twins nothing.
Welcome back as the Twins look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he misses with it, 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Another 2-2 offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And now with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So 1 away now, and that brings up the dangerous right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton. Two balls and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Lee. And that's the second out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Mesoraco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2 out with the man at first. Still 1-2. The 1-2 fouled off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2 popped him up. Number 3 over to his right, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So digging in now, Nate Walker. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Stepping into the box, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman. Line to the right side. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Next will be the designated hitter, David Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopper foul. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Then get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time for the corner, and if you miss and you walk them, so what? That's better than.
Hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Clyde Quinones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Alex Lau, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. So stepping in, Gary Cox.
Leading off for the Astros, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Lifted in the air to center. Ramsey has it in his tracks. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Diego Corona.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Diego Corona. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Archie Chan, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Kaline has a play. 2 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. No argument, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Houston as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Tommy Ramos. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Second baseman.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Colin Kaline. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, James Ramsey. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Popped up. Number 3 moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail things here 2-0. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. And with 3 hits and 7 RBIs in the series, he's been one to watch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Into the box now, number 2. Liner in there for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Luke Gregerson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Luke Gregerson.
Into the box, Nate Walker. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, number 30.
Coming to the plate now, number 30. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here it comes, 2-0. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way to first. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, David Lee.
Digging in, David Lee, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hard on the ground towards short. Castro has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Twins nothing. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the catcher, Devin Mesoraco. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too. In now, Starlin Castro. In the dirt. Falls there, and he is out. Good throw. Now the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
3-1 to him now. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. The Astros lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Boone Logan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Boone Logan.
So striding in, Gary Cox. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here's the pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Soft liner toward first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego Corona.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Diego Corona.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball two. The 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0.
I got 3-0.
Archie Chan is on deck. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. One out, nobody on. Count still full, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first, two gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Archie Chan.
Now at the plate, Archie Chan. Here's the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Number 75 has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they lead it 3-0. Striding into the box, Clyde Quinones. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line drive to center field. Chan is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Alex Lau, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a flare out to left center. Walker onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, what a crazy AB right there, D-Row. Takes 2 pitches right in the strike zone, then gets on a knock on a pitch that's out of the zone.
Yeah, can't imagine that was the game plan coming into the AB, but you know what? No one will know in the box score tomorrow. That's a bullet.
Into the box now, number 75. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy Ramos. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Heading out towards shallow right. Lee has a beat on it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting second baseman, Colin Kaline.
At the plate, Colin Kaline. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Mike Morin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Mike Morin.
Leading off the inning, Michael Lee, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
The right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. 0s in the run and earned run columns. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. He hit a sac fly earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, number 2.
Digging in, number 2. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
A ball and no strikes. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw, and the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Renzi ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Standing in, Nate Walker. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Back up the middle. Castro's got it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Striding in once again, James Ramsey. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And now a pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 the count. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that's a home run into the top tank. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 10 for him on the year. And the Twins are on the board now. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, Devin Mesoraco. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Starlin Castro.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. On to the 9th inning from Target Field. It's the Astros 3 and the Twins 1. J.R. Graham enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, number 30, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Ramsey on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, David Lee.
Digging in, David Lee. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where the no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Castro's tag is on the money. He's out at second base.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready now, Diego Corona, man at first after the 2-out walk. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. From the stretch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Cox is off of first with 2 away. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now in the box, Archie Chan. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ramsey going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. Make it 5-1.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Two and two. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Astros 5 and the Twins 1. Buddy Whitaker will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 10, Buddy Whitaker.
Striding in to start the 9th, Clyde Quinones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 5.
First pitch on its way, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Whitaker has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and has an ERA just under 4, a respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Hard hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him one gone. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
The next Twin up, Alex Lau. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Now batting, number 75.
Now at the plate, number 75. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Final strike for the Twins. Again, another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Astros get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Luis Rodriguez earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.